Hey guys, I got something interesting to show you. So let's go. Now don't mind the lid. I don't want you to think, oh, the lid. The lid is from BCW. That's the BCW box. And the one on the left is the new Gemini comic supply long box. Now, this was an old box for the BCW, so I don't want you to like bag on the lid, okay? But, you know, because I had a big box on top of it, which, I mean, so no problems. But the first thing I noticed, right, is the new box, the Gemini box is longer. Okay? It's longer for sure. Not by a lot, but enough. You can see the difference in the fold. You know how you flip it over? Let's take a look. You flip it over, and it goes in the two slots with the BCW. And what's interesting is Gemini sent me this box pre-made, which I thought was super interesting. I don't understand why it was pre-made. But it is flush, and it is one. Right? One. Now, you can see that the BCW lid fits inside the Gemini lid. And there's still some room, okay? Now, that stuff's really not that important. And this is like an interesting video for me because, you know, I work with both of them. They have codes to both of them. You can find them in the links below. And this is really a choice between you guys. I just wanted to show you the difference in the box. Now, I got to be honest, I'm not sure why Gemini would love Gemini, okay? But I'm not sure why they want to compete in this space. But we're going to show you anyway, okay? So, you know, Gemini is well known for their packing, how you would ship your comic, okay? And BCW is more known for their, you know, bags, boards, different products, boxes, everything, you know? So, Gemini is looking to move into this and try out some boxes. So the first thing I noticed is, there's a lot of things I noticed. Let me get out my trusty thingy. Let's check the dimensions. So we already know it's longer. I'm not going to really measure that. It looks at 8 1/4 interior. And it looks like just shy of 8, to be honest with you. So there's about over a 1/4 inch width. So which means is you can probably put in a little bit wider size bag. Most of my stuff I bag with silver. So, I mean, I know that'll fit in this box, both boxes. Anyway. I can tell you right now, by feeling both the boxes, this box is much sturdier. The Gemini box is much sturdier. I want you to look at this. This is BCW. This is Gemini. Okay? You can see it's stronger for sure. You know, that's just the first opinion I have. The second interesting thing I thought was, okay, one of the most common issues that we have, right, that I have with BCW short boxes, and not usually long boxes, but on short boxes, is this right here. And I think we've all experienced it. There is a crack right on the boxes, right at the end. So you always have that one or two, I mean, there's ways around it, but you always have that one or two comics that get stuck down in that crack. You know what I mean? What I noticed in this Gemini is there is no crack. There is no crack. Okay? Now you can see how this is extremely sturdy. The Gemini box is extremely sturdy. And And because I wasn't able to put it together myself, I can't really find where the... Oh, I don't think there are these. And there's no, like, glue or whatever stuff to make it stick. I don't know. They were saying something about that. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Okay, so to me, I know a noticeable difference is the Gemini is thicker, it's stronger, and it's longer and wider. Okay, there's no flap that folds over. It's internalized. Handles on both sides, right? Now, let's check the bottom. You have the seam on the bottom of the BCW. Let's check this one. There is no seam. Which is very interesting. I believe this box is just one long piece. They both are, but I think there's like a way to fold it. Now, here's another thing that I thought was really weird. Okay, of course you have the inner layer of the BCW all the way, right? The Gemini, sorry about the shadow, guys. The Gemini has this thing right here, right? Maybe that's how they deal with hiding the seams. They put this little extra filler, which is kind of interesting. But when you put it in, it lays flat. Now, I've seen them on the pictures, which we'll look at really fast. Show it like this. Like a separator, where you could put some comics on one end and some on the other. I don't really understand that. The only thing I could think is that it had to be an additional insert because of the way they figured out how to make the box seamless. You know what I mean? Very interesting. Now you can see this here on the Gemini, where it folds in from the sides, and honestly it's a little bit loose, where you don't have that on the BCW box. Okay, let's take a look really fast. Let's just throw some books in here. What's kind of nice is that there's definitely more room, right? There's definitely more room for the book. So you can put probably a bigger size book in there, right? But I do like the how the lid flap comes over. So you have like a wall, right? Instead of that always bothers me. But hey, it's just part of the way. Like, I don't mind. Like, I use BCW, okay? I have short box stackers. I absolutely love them. And of course, I have these strong ones. The only thing about these is they're really heavy. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of curious about how this affects the comics. But it seems like a really good design. Now, let's take a break and look at prices. Okay, let's look at BCW stuff first. You can use code ECON at BCW and get 10% off, okay? Comics. Comic boxes. Let's look at their large box. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Where's our long box? All right, so one is $8.49. buy 10 for $6.37 each. So that would be, let's just say for 10, it's $63.70. Okay. And remember, guys, you can use my code if you need to. Okay. Now we're gonna go take a look at Gemini now. So it looks like Gemini has a new website, which is kind of neat. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I always get, this is where I get, if you don't ship in a Gemini comic mailer, you're crazy for your comics. So that code would be economics10 if you want to save 10% off there. Look at this new product right here. Okay. $8.99. It's the dimensions are, yeah, it's all around bigger. Okay. It's all around bigger, but this is what they're saying. Extra thick reinforced handles to prevent tearing while carrying at full capacity. I've had that happen before. No glue construction to avoid contaminants and accelerated decay. About a ½ inch wider to accommodate thicker comics and packaging. Flush front and back panels to prevent comic books bowing at the ends. And it holds about the same amount of comics. So you see in this picture how they've got the divider up. I'm still not really sure why that's there, except the only thing I can think is it's a divider. You know what I mean? It says the width of the box has been expanded from industry standard to accommodate wider comics such as Golden Age and Mylar bags. Yeah, it will. You know what I noticed? It will fit a Golden Age, but it won't fit a magazine. I know that because I tried. I believe, wait, or the other way around, one of them. So let's see here. They've got, see how it's all one really long piece? Be interesting if they could show a breakdown on how it's made. But you see how I was talking about that internal piece that pops out? My guess is that's there for if you want to like separate your comics, but even then it doesn't, I don't think it would hold the weight. But that's my opinion without doing it. But yeah, so there it is. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like it's sold out, right? With the 8 boxes with the lid. I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure why would you get it without lids? I guess unless you don't care. It's for a comic book store or something. Without lids, it's $3 less. But with lids, you can get 8 for $49.95. Okay. You can get 10. So basically, let me do the math here. My guess it's going to be very competitive. $49.95 divided by 8 is $6.24. Okay? You have to get 10 from BCW, which would be $63.70. All right? Which is $6.37. My guess is it's pretty close. It's pretty close in price. Now, if you just got one box, the regular BCW box is $8.49. If you got one of these, it's 50 cents more, but it's a little bit stronger, it seems, and a little bit longer. This is just really up to you guys. You know, I'm just showing you the different products that you can get. Yeah, and that's it. So yeah, check out both options. You got the availability from both. I like both boxes. I'm overwhelmed with boxes already, but now you have more options. Check out all the prices, check out everything. But I just wanted to share that with you. And that'll be it for the old Billy boy.